What's up guys? Welcome back to another band build video. Today we're doing a vinyl flooring. I don't know if you saw me drop those off in the B-roll, but we got a pretty cool color.
It's gray wood.
We got the kind of just stick and press and stick kind. We did buy a little a little kit to help us. That's gonna help us like push it into where it needs to be.
This is what we got, the tools to knock vinyl planks into place.
Yeah, which means we gotta go get a hammer.
Ooh, a mallet.
Yeah, but we have a hammer though. That should be fine too. But we'll find out. The problems that we think we're gonna run into is that we didn't go all the way to the edge with our flooring. In most spots, some spots we did. There's some spots where we're closer and some spots where we're further away. But if we find that we need to go closer, we're just gonna kind of move on and keep vinyl flooring where we can. But the way our band's curved, we think that it's gonna end up covering that spot anyway. So
when we put the walls up.
And the reason why we didn't go all the way to the edge is because we used the existing flooring to save money. So I think we saved a good 30, 40, maybe 80 bucks just using the existing flooring. It was really good wood still, so we just had to get one sheet, which we still have most of it, to finish the rest of the floor. So yeah, but that was all in our last videos as you saw before. So let's go ahead and let's try to do this flooring today. So the first thing we have to do is, we don't have to, but we saw online that people were separating them by color because they're kind of like different shades of color. That way we don't put too much of one in one spot. That's the flooring that we're using. 40 bucks for one of those, and we got two of them. So it was about 80 bucks so far, and we think that should be enough. Hopefully that's enough. I think there's 10 pieces inside each one, so we'll see what we can get done today. So there's really only two shades. In the video we watched before, he had 3 shades, and there probably is kind of technically 3 shades, but I think it seems like there's just light and dark. So that's what we went with. We separated light and dark, and that way we can kind of maybe stagger them or something like that to make it look more like real wood. So let's get going.
All right, so we already have to make our first cut because this board here runs into this thing here. So can't slide it in all the way. So we're gonna make our first cut. It's down there.
We're gonna use the board that came in. I'm gonna shape this to be the same size as it pretty much. I'm just gonna use this. We're gonna draw it. Hopefully that fits first, and then we'll cut it because we're trying to save as much money as possible. We're not rich, so make sure you guys like and follow. So we got the first piece down, and it fits pretty good actually. We have to cut off this first little edge here too, which will be way easier. Really just take your time with it, that's all I can say. It's nearly perfect though. The stencil wasn't perfect, but I kind of gave it a little bit extra when I cut it, because the stencil ended up right here. And as you can see, I had all that extra room, so I just gave it a little extra, and it ended up being perfect actually. So next we're gonna cut off this, and then we're gonna go that way, right? Or should we go that way?
Maybe straight.
Well, we'll probably try to take care of all the hard stuff first. That way, this way will just be a breeze until we get to the other side where we have to start cutting again. So yeah, here we go.
Okay, so we're gonna do an update because we started getting messy with it.
We also talked to 2 people for
forever,
but it was really helpful. But so we had to basically recock. We didn't recock. We cocked the cracks, which I showed you. And now that the caulking is drying, we're gonna start laying down the floor. So everything's a little more smooth now with the caulking, and we put it between basically all the seams so that everything lays flat. And yeah, now we're just ready to go. Sorry you couldn't see while I was talking, but yeah, now we're ready to go. Alright, so we got most of it in. We had to run back to Home Depot to get more and a rubber mallet because
before we were using a hammer,
which it says you can use on the box. I double checked.
And you usually pull this thing and hit this, but we kept cracking the boards.
Yeah, some of the where the seams would go under, they keep cracking off, and that's really what makes the water and the seamless look. So luckily we're able to cut those where we need to and use other parts of the one, so it's not a complete waste.
Now we have a mallet and more flooring.
We got a mallet and some more flooring, and we're gonna finish it up. So probably in speed ramp style, I don't know. was hard. Everything is way harder than you think. This is the one thing I thought was going to be the easiest, but it's freaking hard.
But look at how pretty it looks. Definitely hard, you guys. It's definitely worth it. We just have this little area and another little one over here to put in. But otherwise,
it looks cool, regardless of you know. Alright, so we're finished, and this was easily harder than actually building the floor for some reason. But because we rushed the floor probably is why these things don't really lay as flat. There's some parts that are like a little bit uneven, just kind of, but I'm hoping that when I really get the edges, which I can't cut with this little razor blade I have, so I'm gonna wait to when we get to her dad's house to really pop in these final pieces. Hopefully it all just kind of goes together, and if not, we tried, and it looks in my eyes amazing for, you know, us doing it.
We have zero experience in any woodwork, tools, any type of anything.
And we're just going for it like everyone on YouTube. So if you have the money and time, we just have a time frame which is really short, and we're just using the money that we made from last month, and we're gonna go back, make some more money, and then do it again. So for now though, I love it. I think it looks great. It makes a lot homier because the walls are ripped out, the roof's not there, so it's nice that we have something pretty in here right now, whether I could feel the seams or not.
I don't think that it's gonna get fixed though, and I think that's okay.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, I've always, in my mind, I'm more disappointed that like I can't get it right for her, because if she wasn't here, this would be fine. I wouldn't even be talking about it. But her dad is like kind of a perfectionist, and it's why he's really good at his job and does beautiful things, and that's the way I probably should be, but
we aren't professionals.
We're not professionals, and we're just kind of rushing it, but I think
we're learning as we go.
When we're done with it all, I'm still gonna feel super satisfied. Definitely. Just like I do now from the floor now.
It looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. Also, we're getting annihilated by mosquitoes today.
Yeah, so luckily, and they just came out because the heat is finally going away right now, so we're gonna wrap it up, make some dinner. We haven't eaten all day yet, so spaghetti maybe.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Texas toast.
We gotta go.